He was cut last year at the end of the regular the training camp, and then was re-added to the roster 1 week later.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised. And he's had a hamstring pull. I wouldn't be surprised that as soon as he's ready, he will be back on the 53, unless somebody claims him.
Yeah.
And the same with Greg Ward. Poor Greg Ward.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
All he does is get open and catch passes.
That's right.
But where are you going to keep him? How many wide receivers can you keep?
Well,
you've got A.J., you've got Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
They do like Quez Watkins.
That's right.
And then you have the new guy,
Alameda
Zaccheaus.
Yeah.
So
that's the only 4 they kept.
That's the only 4 they kept.
But see, they could wind up adding somebody else. They probably know that, hey, they could put Greg Ward out there. Nobody's going to take him. Okay, so they get a chance to go ahead and scoop him back up. But yet at another position, they want to hang on to a guy.
Let me tell you something.
Because they want to get something for him.
If I were another team,
yeah,
I would take Greg Ward.
Yeah.
Because you know that he's better than one of their receivers.
That's right.
Greg Ward is just a professional.
Yeah, but it's all the wheeling and dealing. See, they're playing games. I'm looking at. So they kept 4 receivers. They got on there. Of course, they got the 3 quarterbacks.
How about the third quarterback?
They got 4 tight ends that they have.
Yeah, wait a minute.
They're not going to keep those 4 tight ends.
Who is the 4th tight end who appeared out of nowhere?
Okay, all right. Well, they got this guy that they traded for a guy.
When did they do that?
Denver. The guy they got him today.
They got him today.
They traded the guy from Denver. We'll call it Albert O.
It's Albert Owabunam.
Yeah. So
I saw who's this 4th end and where did he come from?
Yeah. So they got him.
He can't make it. I can't say Owabunam caught the ball.
And
I'll trip all over myself.
Yeah. Well, they're probably going to move. They might move one of the other tight ends or something. I don't think they're going to keep all those 4 tight ends. I don't know what they're going to do. And you know they're going to try to. They're trying to trade Derek Burgess. That's right.
Derek Barnett. Derek Barnett.
Yeah, that's right.
They're trying to trade Derek Barnett.
Him. That's right. They're trying to trade him. So you got Barnett, where, they're just waiting for the right offer. So yeah, you see Barnett. They got six
edge
rushers, and they're not going to keep.
They're
all
not
those
going to
guys.
keep Barnett.
No.
Barnett wants to be traded.
That's right.
They will certainly accommodate him.
Yeah, they definitely will. So, but they're probably going to end up bringing back a young kid that they did release because they know nobody's going to touch him.
I will tell you, I would be shocked if they don't bring back. If they don't, they have to bring back Aaron Sippis unless they have their eye on another punter.
Yeah.
And the other one they have to bring back is Britton Covey. Do you know, people say, well, he didn't do that much last year. Do you realize that Britton Covey averaged over 9 yards a punt return last year, which was more than Darren Sproles, Danny Amendola, and Wes Welker averaged as return men in their rookie years?
Wow. I didn't realize that.
Yes. That's true. That's absolutely true.
I didn't realize.
You could look it up.
I didn't realize that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
Man, and I'm looking at the defensive tackle too. They got 7 defensive tackles they got on the. I don't know if all those guys are going to stay.
Yeah.
But they're wheeling and dealing. Howie knows what he's doing.
Oh, he does. You can't question him. He knows what he's doing.
Now, see, they only got 3 linebackers total. 3 linebackers. Now, chances are you're not. I don't know if they're going
to. Just remember. Remember, there's 3 linebackers.
Yeah.
But technically, Nolan Smith and Hassan Reddick are linebackers.
Now that is true. But now they had Nolan playing off the ball some just to give him time in case they need him there.
And Hassan Reddick is considered a linebacker.
Yeah. But
there's no such position as edge rusher. That's where they play.
Yeah.
And that's what we call them today.
Correct.
But they're linebackers.
They really are linebackers, but they don't line up off the ball. At least Hassan is not. He's not going to be doing that. But I could see where Nolan, they've even had him in there working, taking a look at that. But I wouldn't be surprised if they're doing some wheeling and dealing there too. This is not the final thing. See, they got all this time before the games start. And, the cornerback position, 7 cornerbacks.
7.
That's kind of heavy.
Yeah.
7 cornerbacks.
Well, the one that surprised me, I didn't see Mario Goodrich making the varsity.
He had a good camp.
But I knew Eli Ricks, an undrafted free agent, worked his way onto this team.
That's right. Well, you got all those guys there. You got Kelly Ringo there, Josh Jobe. Now, you notice right here, you got a bevy of young cornerbacks.
Yeah.
Because they know their starters, they're not going to play but so much longer.
Bradbury and Slay are on their last
That's right.
contract.
So they've got these young guys there. They want to have plenty of talent. So you got a Josh Jobe, Mario Goodrich, Eli Ricks, and Kelly Ringo. All of them are almost in their rookie year. I mean, they're just starting.
Well, Ringo from Georgia and Ricks from Alabama.
Yeah.
Before last football season, Ricks was a guy they talked about as being one of the top corners in the country.
Yeah.
And then somehow or other he found his way onto Nick Saban's doghouse.
Yeah.
And he got buried.
That's true. And who knows, could wind up be a benefit for the Eagles because they scooped him up.
Oh, he's good.
The kid has got big-time talent. Their corners have got great size. I mean, for these guys big and can run and things, I mean, you look out sometimes, you'll just marvel at the athletes they have out there, I tell you.
Yeah.
But they've done a great job, and they're still willing and dealing now. In fact, as we're sitting here talking, Howie's on the phone right now.
Yeah, I'm sure he is.
He's on the phone right now.
And it's not with his wife.
That's right.
He's talking football with somebody.
He's talking football with somebody, and, the Eagles have got them some talent here, and I think they've got some kids that people are probably going to be interested in, and that's why, they're going to make some deals to give themselves the best football team that they could have this year, the most talent that they could put all here on the roster, and they do a great job of that. I got to give them credit. And Howie, I think, he's really kind of gotten into a groove. He's very good when it comes to wheeling and the dealing.
Oh, yeah.
And he's got good people in place, where they confident about the evaluation of the talent, and he does a great job. Howie's something else. Even you got him and Nick now down there, comedians too. So,
do you worry at all? I'm going to give you something new to worry about.
Okay.
There used to be something called the Sports Illustrated Jinx.
Yeah,
you
that's
didn't
right.
want to be on that cover.
You're right. Yeah, that.
Jalen Hurts is on that cover, and the line under him says the new Fresh Prince of Philadelphia.
That's right. I don't make a big deal out of it.
No.
It used to be something where you used to kind of where you're going like, man, you get on that cover, boy.
You fall apart the next day.
Right. But I think everything's going to work out with them, and hopefully you're going to have a great year. Stay healthy. That's a big thing with Jalen. Jalen, we don't need you to run as much, buddy. Dump that ball off, the little check down to the running backs with Swift and
Boston
Kenny
Scott's
Gainwell.
great at that. I love Boston Scott.
Dump that ball to those guys, and you don't have to run as much, Jalen.
Yeah, they have the pieces, but as we often say, the NFL is a war of attrition.
Correct.
And the team that could very easily be 13-4 with the wrong three people injured at the wrong time can be 9-8.
Yeah, you're right.
You don't know.
That's right.
And all right, quickly, we have about 45 seconds to go. Give me the order of finish in the NFC East. Obviously, the Eagles are first.
Yeah, I think the Eagles will go first, and I see them winning, 12, 13 games. I see them taking over. I think the Cowboys are going to be after that. I think the Cowboys are probably I see them like 10-7. And then I see the Giants right there, maybe 10-7, maybe 9-8, right there, and then of course dragging up the rear is going to be Washington, which they'll be 5-12, something like that.
Okay, I'll make one change.
Yeah,
I'll go Eagles, Giants.
Okay.
Cowboys, Commanders.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We are out of time, but what a great guest to have Garry Cobb with us tonight at Timeout on Pine. Thank you to Chris Ermer, our excellent engineer. Thank you for Matt Miro, who comes here, our general manager, assistant general manager, who does nothing but eat. And thank you for all attending. Good night, everyone.
You've been listening to the Pro Football Report, presented by BCWSA. Tonight's show is an exclusive presentation of 1490 AM, as well as 107.3 FM, and heard around the world at WBCB1490.com.